Biggest gym hot takes. I'm gonna hop straight into it. Thank you for the support. If you've been here for a long time, hey, welcome back. Now, granted, these are my hot takes, aka my opinions. Do not get too triggered. I'm gonna try not to trigger people. I'm gonna try and keep it mellow. First up, lifting heavy weights is useless if you're not monetizing off of it in any way, shape, or form. And what I mean by lifting heavy weights is basically getting super big, super muscular, maybe even hopping on gear, whatever you want to call it, just to get a super big physique. And all I'm saying is I think you are going a terrible route if you are choosing to take, juice, gear in order to just be big for the sake of being big. If you aren't some type of influencer, whether it's a gym influencer or whether you are a bodybuilder or, you're lifting to basically be an athlete, something of that, subject, then I think having a healthy lifestyle should just be the goal. Like if you go to the gym just because you want to be healthy and you happen to lift good, that's good. You're being healthy. You're not getting a bunch of body fat planting it on you and then trying to bulk too hard and then cut and then, take it to extreme measures. Now, if you are that person, keep doing you. I'm not telling you to not do you. I just don't think it's honestly that good for your health. Like, bro, Ronnie Coleman is still like in a wheelchair. Yeah, he's like Mr. Olympia winning a bunch of bodybuilding contests, but was it really worth it? And here's the thing, I literally have almost nothing against the bodybuilding culture. Notice how I said almost nothing. But as a dude in that lifestyle of professional bodybuilding or just being super big on the internet, healthier than the somewhat chubby guy who doesn't go to the gym, something to think about in my opinion. And also, I feel like having a lot of hormones, because that's what happens when you take gear, gives you the freaking thoughts, hormones, and just personality of a pregnant woman as a man. Like, yeah, your testosterone spikes up to like 10,000, but like they say, everything is okay in moderation. Or is it like anything could be used in moderation? Something like that. I was right in some way. Yeah, all I'm saying is be careful. By the way, these hot takes are gonna get hotter and hotter as we go on. Next up, we got dudes who go around talking to a bunch of girls are some of the worst people to encounter. I feel like dudes who just go to the gym and spend most of their time conversating with other girls is literally a form of some of the most insecure dudes on the planet. And they're not insecure for having the confidence to do it. But one thing I noticed about these guys is that if he catches you just like glimpsing at another girl, it could literally be by accident. All of a sudden, he's gonna start giving you like the meanest meme mugs. Like, dude, calm down. I do not want one of your hoes. She saw you talking to the other two broads anyway. She might not even really be that into you. I was forced to listen to this one guy's conversation because he was right next to me. He was trying to talk to this one girl on the leg press. Dude was talking her ear off about Netflix shows. Like, bro, she is here to work out. And this wasn't like a out of shape girl. This was a girl you could tell loved the gym. But you want to talk to her about Stranger Things. Which, don't kill me in the comments, but I have only seen about 6 to 8, maybe 9 episodes of that. I'm not even off the first season, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I digress. But this girl had to end the conversation herself saying, well, enjoy your workout, and then just put her headphones right back on. Dude had to look at the feet on his face. Like, dude, go up to the girl and ask for a number and keep it pushing. That has worked for me most of the time if I am talking to a girl in the gym. There's nothing more attractive to women than a dude who goes in the gym and just simply does what the hell he's supposed to do when he's in there. You want female advice? Go to the gym and work out. You're gonna catch them staring maybe, especially if they are the typical gym baddie who loves the attention of other guys just gawking at her. She might wonder why you ain't gawking at her. Keep that in mind, especially if you just starting to go to the gym this year. And next up, we got, I don't ask to use anything. Here's what I mean by that. I'm not the type of guy to go point at something, be like, hey, is someone right there? Or, hey, is someone right there? I don't do that. How I move is if I see a machine that I want to use and I don't see any objects by it and I don't see no one on it, I use it. If there's someone right next to it and they for sure don't look like they are using the machine, I use it. If they look like they might be using the machine, I use it later. I don't feel like asking someone I don't feel like talking to people. That's maybe what it is. Like, I'm not the hoodie sweatpants guy in the gym, but I'm also not final boss gym bro. I ain't finna be just the most talkative person while I'm in there. And while we're on this topic, stop asking to use things. Like, seriously, let's be honest. When you walk up to a machine, you sometimes know for a fact that no one's on there. Stop being awkward and being like, oh, hold on, I need to ask somebody. This person's right next to it. He might be using it. You know I'm not using that. You see me doing tricep extensions. You can do the lat pull downs. You know I'm not using the lat pull downs. I was in the gym one time. This dude, I'm over here doing tricep extensions. This dude gonna walk over to the lat pull down machine, point at it. I give him the thumbs up, right? Bro, someone else comes and walk over and says I'm using that. Bro, we go to the next spot. He's trying to do incline. I'm doing bench, and they're kind of close to each other. He points at it. I'm like, I do think, because I think it's good. He gonna be like, oh, are you sure? Because last time, like, shut the fuck up. I don't care that I was wrong about someone using it. That's not my job to watch and see what someone else is doing. I'm not your kindergarten teacher. You ain't finna lecture me on gym etiquette of knowing when someone's using something. My business in the gym. You're gonna lecture me like you my coach talking about some, oh, well, last time that happened. You didn't do this right. Okay. Sorry. Like, I know I might sound like an a-hole. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I might sound like an a-hole, but here's the thing. I genuinely feel like that it's useless to do that. Now, granted, I don't get into arguments with people at the gym, and I never have, honestly. But I felt like that was a sense of entitlement that guy had. Like, granted, I understand you wanted to use something, and you saw that it ended up getting taken. It was kind of a bad moment. I could agree with that. Hey, man, cut your losses and move on to the next machine, man. I ain't watching machines. I ain't the machine watcher. Finna be wide. Oh, nope, someone's right there. You can't use that. I'm not doing all that. And my last gym take is just probably the hottest one. I hate when people ask me to work in. Here's why. Some of y'all are bugging. Y'all are completely like in the gutter of having some form of awareness as a man. Because here's the thing. If I gotta now work in with you, now I gotta have some form of conversation with you. I'm cool with like communication and not just that, but then it's gonna be all like, oh, you got this, I don't feel like doing all that. I ain't gonna lie. I came to the gym by myself for a reason. Yes, I know the gym gets crowded, this and that. I'm not against it. Here's the thing. Like, I hate denying someone that. Like, I'll never be like, nah, you can't work in. Because I never did that, and I think that's kind of a-hole-ish. I just suffered through it. That's what I've come to do. Bro, last two times, the last two times I had someone work in with me, it was a mess. First time, dude comes in, he's like, hey, can I work in with you? We're at bench press, right? I do 45s. You know, I don't lift real heavy, right? So I do 45s. He do some 45s. He do like the same. I'm like, all right, cool. I put 10 on after the 45, right? So now I got 45 and a 10 on each side. I'm not doing the math of the whole total. But I rep that out for the same reps as 45s. This dude puts another 45 on after he takes off the 10. So now he got 225. I know that one. He does 225 for like half the sets, the reps that he did, just the 45 alone. I'm like, dang, he like doing a countdown or something? He like did half the reps. I didn't put the 10 back on, and then I add another 10, right? You know, now I got 45 and then 20 pounds on each side. And I do that for the same amount of reps, and I'm done after that. He then gonna ask me, can I spot him on the last one? So, you know, now I have to stay. He puts the 45 back on, so now he has 225 again. He does it for even less. He goes halfway again. And I'm like, yo, you just trying to ego lift right now. You literally came here and said, hey, fuck nigga, I can do more than you. That's what I took it as. And you didn't have to do that to insult me, all right? I get it. You can lift. That you can have that too. I don't care. And then the last time someone asked to work it really pissed me off. Keep in mind, both of these were back at the gym that I went to in Florida. So none of these happened at the gym I go to now. Y'all cool if someone catches this. Digital footprint is a real thing out here. I'm over at the incline bench. And you know, the incline benches are a little crowded. You know, it's a good amount of people in the gym right now. Dude gonna walk up to me, ask me to work in. I'm like, yeah, cool. In my head, I'm pissed. But I try and be a good person, man. You gotta start somewhere. I was also already one set in. Dude gonna go get his weight, do it, and I just stand behind. He asked me to spot him, so I'm like just standing behind him. He looked like he had it, so I'm like, whatever. Keep in mind, I didn't ask this guy to spot me. He asked me to work in, so I'm like, cool. I get on the bench with my next set of weights. Get back. And you know, I go slow. Well, I like to do explode out, and I like to control the weight down. Some people don't like to do that. So some of y'all might be like, oh yeah, you're supposed to control the weight, but some people don't do that. I'm just saying. So we got a lot of ego lifters out here. Bro, I start coming down slow with the weight. He then gets behind me on the thing, goes like, yeah, let's go, let's get it. Now he has his hands on my elbows. I'm like, when the fuck did I ask for a spot? I'm set that in my head. The weight was a little heavy, I will admit. But I didn't ask for no damn spot. And it was a little too heavy for me to say, hey, get off, get off. So, you know, he just spotted me for the next 8 reps. And I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm only doing 2 of these. I can't believe this dude thought it was cool to spot me. If I don't look like I am dying, like, don't spot me. And even then, fuck off. Why are you trying to spot me? Now, if I ever want to start lifting heavy for whatever reason, and you know, there's someone I'm acquainted with in the gym, and you know, I see him, I'm like, hey, yo, can you spot me real quick? I feel like there's gonna be a meta to, hey, you know, I'm not gonna spot him unless he looks like he's about to die. There was a guy at my last gym where he didn't ask no one else for a spot if I was in the gym. Cause I am 100% big on not spotting people incorrectly. Like, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I just don't like certain things. I have pet peeves. We all have pet peeves. Don't act like you don't have pet peeves. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I know I might get some hate. Some of y'all might be like, oh, I agree with these 100%. Probably ain't gonna get any of those. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Till next time. Deuce.